Imagine driving through a place where temperatures drop below -50 degrees Fahrenheit, where roads simply don't exist, and the only thing standing between you and survival is your truck. Today, we're heading straight into the Arctic to check out the 5 biggest, boldest, and most unstoppable off-road expedition trucks ever built. Number 5. Meet the M3 Amphibious Rig, one of the most ingenious and versatile military vehicles ever built. It's not just a truck. It's a bridge. It's a boat. It's pure engineering brilliance in motion. The M3 Amphibious Rig was developed by Germany's EWK and later produced by General Dynamics European Land Systems. It's designed to give armies a fast, mobile way to cross rivers or flooded terrains where traditional bridges simply don't exist. Under the hood, or should I say under the armor, the M3 is powered by a 400 horsepower diesel engine, giving it a top land speed of around 50 miles per hour. But the real magic happens when it hits the water. With a push of a button, side pontoons unfold, turning this massive truck into a fully functional amphibious ferry. And here's the coolest part, multiple M3s can link together, forming a floating bridge in minutes. It only takes about 8 cubic meters units to create a bridge strong enough to carry heavy tanks like the Leopard 2 or Challenger 2. This beast measures 12.7 meters long, 3.35 meters wide, and weighs around 28 tons. Despite that size, it's incredibly agile. On water, it's propelled by 2 powerful water jets, allowing it to maneuver smoothly even against strong river currents. It's also fully amphibious without any special preparation, meaning it can drive straight into a river and instantly float. That's why it's used by armies from Germany, the UK, Singapore, South Korea, and Taiwan, all nations that rely on quick, mobile engineering units. In combat situations, speed and flexibility are everything. The M3 allows heavy armored forces to keep moving no matter what obstacles are in their path. It's built tough with all-wheel drive, independent suspension, and even a self-inflating tire system for rough terrain. So, whether it's crossing rivers, creating instant bridges, or ferrying tanks under fire, the M3 Amphibious Rig is the unsung hero that keeps military operations rolling forward. It's not flashy, it's not fast, but it's the reason tanks get where they need to go. Number 4. Meet the Vityaz DT-30, was developed by the Ishimbe Transport Machine Building Plant in Russia, and it's part of the Vityaz family of tracked transporters. What makes it so special? Well, it's a 2-unit articulated vehicle. That means it's basically 2 massive tracked modules connected by a joint that allows both parts to flex independently. This unique design gives it insane mobility across terrains that would swallow any normal truck whole. Under the hood, the DT-30 runs a 12-cylinder V-shaped diesel engine that pumps out up to 710 horsepower. That's enough muscle to drag 30 tons of cargo across deep snow, marshes, or even floating water. Yeah, you heard that right. This monster can swim. With its sealed hull and water jet propulsion, the DT-30 glides across lakes and rivers like it's nothing. Its weight? Around 28 tons empty, and it can haul another 30 tons of payload. That's almost 60 tons moving effortlessly across terrain where even tanks struggle. It's got a range of about 310 miles per hour and can reach speeds of up to 28 miles per hour on land and 4 miles per hour in water. Not bad for a vehicle the size of a small house. The articulated design gives it incredible flexibility. When the front unit tilts, the rear follows independently, allowing it to climb steep slopes, cross ditches, and handle deep snow without losing traction. It's equipped with wide low-pressure tracks, which distribute its massive weight evenly, preventing it from sinking into soft ground. Inside, it's surprisingly roomy. Depending on the version, it can carry troops, cargo, or specialized equipment. There are even variants like the DT-30 PM used for military operations, and others modified for Arctic exploration, oil field supply, and emergency rescue missions in Siberia. The DT-30 has been proven in some of the most brutal environments on Earth, from the icy tundra of Yakutia to the remote oil fields of the Yamal Peninsula. When other vehicles give up, the Vityaz keeps rolling. So whether it's blazing through snowstorms, floating across frozen rivers, or hauling massive payloads through mud and ice, the Vityaz DT-30 is a true titan of terrain. It's not just a vehicle, it's a symbol of pure engineering power and human determination to conquer the impossible. Number 3. Meet the RUSAK, one of the most extreme Arctic exploration trucks ever built. The RUSAK truck was designed and developed in Russia for one single purpose: to survive and operate in the harshest, coldest, and most remote places on Earth. When normal trucks freeze, and even heavy off-road vehicles give up, RUSAK keeps rolling like an unstoppable tank on wheels. At first glance, it looks like a futuristic fortress on giant tires, and that's pretty accurate. The body is made from composite materials and insulated panels, ensuring it can handle temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius without the crew freezing inside. Inside, it feels more like a cozy expedition cabin than a truck. It has sleeping areas, navigation systems, and even heating systems powered by diesel. Now let's talk power. RUSAK runs on a 6.7-liter Cummins diesel engine, paired with a manual transmission and a four-wheel drive system that delivers pure torque. The huge low-pressure tires can be adjusted on the go, allowing it to float over snow, mud, or even water. Yes, you heard that right. RUSAK is amphibious. It can literally swim across rivers and frozen lakes, something that very few trucks on Earth can pull off. The truck's ground clearance is nearly half a meter, giving it the ability to climb ice ridges, rocky terrain, and snowbanks like they're nothing. It's also equipped with independent suspension and a reinforced frame, giving it both flexibility and durability, two things essential for Arctic travel. And this isn't just a concept vehicle. RUSAK has already been tested in Siberia and the Arctic Circle. Expedition teams have used it for scientific research, transportation, and even rescue missions where no other vehicle could reach. But what really sets RUSAK apart is its self-sufficiency. It can carry fuel, food, and supplies for weeks, making it a true mobile base for extreme explorers. Every detail is designed for survival, from the heated mirrors and double-sealed doors to the backup generators and satellite communication systems. Number 2. Meet the ZIL-4906, also known as the Bluebird, was part of the Soviet search and recovery program for space missions. When Soyuz capsules re-entered Earth and sometimes crashed in frozen thunder or flooded plains, this truck was sent to bring the astronauts home. Let's talk specs, because this machine wasn't just about looks. Under its massive body was a V8 ZIL-375 engine, producing around 180 horsepower, giving it enough grunt to power through nearly any terrain. And get this, it could reach 50 miles per hour on land and around 6 miles per hour on water. Yeah, that's right, this truck swam. It had a 6x6 drive system, massive low-pressure tires, and a lightweight sealed hull that allowed it to float. The propellers at the back gave it movement in water, while the front design kept it stable even in rough conditions. But what really makes the ZIL-4906 special is its mission purpose. It wasn't a military vehicle or a show truck, it was a life-saving machine. When cosmonauts landed hundreds of miles from civilization, rescue teams would roll out in these trucks, often in extreme temperatures, from -40 degrees Celsius to +40 degrees Celsius. Inside, it could carry up to 4 crew members and had storage for medical equipment, food, and recovery gear. Some variants even carried smaller amphibious vehicles on their back, making it a full-blown rescue system. The truck's massive size, 8.6 meters long, 2.9 meters wide, and weighing over 7 tons, made it look like something out of a post-apocalyptic movie. The ZIL-4906 was more than a machine. It was a symbol of human ingenuity, built not for war, but for rescue and exploration. Even today, it stands as one of the most iconic amphibious trucks ever made. Number 1. Meet the CEFA, the all-terrain amphibious beast that was built to go where no ordinary truck dares. This isn't just a vehicle, it's a lifeline for armies, explorers, and rescue missions in the toughest environments on Earth. This beast was born in France during the Cold War, when engineers from CEFA and CEFA teamed up to solve a tough military problem. How do you move heavy troops and supplies when there are no bridges, no roads, and everything's covered in mud or water? Their answer was genius. An amphibious 6x6 truck that could charge through rough terrain, then simply float across rivers like it owned them. Built mainly for the French army, this truck wasn't just transportation, it was a survival tool built to conquer chaos. The CEFA ran on a 6-wheel drive system with giant low-pressure tires that looked ready to anything: mud, snow, or sand. Under the hood, a rugged diesel engine pumped out around 200 horsepower, pushing this 10-ton amphibious tank up to 37 miles per hour on land. And when it hit water, it didn't stop. It switched to its twin propellers at the back and cruised along at around 6 miles per hour, literally driving like a boat. The body was completely watertight, shaped like a ship's hull so it could float effortlessly. Steering worked both on land and in water, thanks to its smart setup using both the front wheels and propellers. The CEFA wasn't built for speed or comfort. It was built for reliability, endurance, and survival. Whether it was crossing rivers, hauling supplies through swamps, or rescuing troops, this truck proved that no terrain is too extreme when you have engineering like this. And there you have it, the 5 biggest off-road expedition trucks conquering the Arctic like it's their backyard. Which one would you trust to survive an Arctic storm? Drop your pick in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon, because we've got plenty more extreme trucks and car legends coming your way. See you in the next one.